Scrapmaster's Paradise, and today for release day I'm going to use one of our new dies. So we've got 2 die sets coming out, and I've been mixing mine all up. I'm going to be using this zigzag die here. I've got some papers from my August SP monthly kit. So what I did, I'm going to make a different kind of card here. I have a white card base. I just cut it at 3 inches. It was just a standard card base. I cut it at a 3-inch length. And then I have another piece that's cut at 4.25 by 11. It's just some of the pattern paper from the Cartabella Rough and Tumble collection that was included in our August kit. So I'm going to be using these as my card base. So you'll get just the strip of the pattern paper, which that'll look really cute. So we'll work on that in a minute. First I'm going to go ahead and cut out my shape here. I've got another piece of the pattern paper from that collection. I'm just going to use this solid side. Got my Big Shot here. I'm going to be running it on tab number 2. And I'm just going to cut out one of these journaling accent shapes. So that is all I want, is just one of these shapes. That's going to hold my sentiment on my card. So for this, I'm actually going to be using one of our stamp sets from a couple of months ago that was included in a monthly kit. This is our 5 Stars stamp set. I'm going to be using this Big Dream, Big Sentiment, this polka dotted star, and then the solid star. I'm going to go ahead and score these 2 pieces. Then I can decide where I'm going to stamp my stars. I'm just going to score both of these at 5.5. I know where I'm going to be stamping. I can see halfway across the piece of paper. So for this piece, since I scored on this side, I'm going to flip it over and score on 1/8 and 2/8, and that way they'll be raised up on the front of the card. I'll just give it a little decorative touch. 1/8 and 2/8 here. Alright, so that will be raised up on the edge of the card, which will look cute. I've seen a couple of cards made like this before, and I really liked the idea. So you'll have that line that's just decorative across that part. So I'm going to work on my stamping now. I'm going to have my sentiment here. I want the stars kind of around it and underneath it. So I'll go ahead and stamp my sentiment here. I've got a Blackbird Colorbox chalk ink. And Bob's really going to town singing right now. I don't know why he's singing so much right now. It's actually late at night. Alright, so there is, oops. Alright, so I'm actually going to redo this because that did not stamp really well on the D. So I'm going to go ahead and cut another one of these out real quick. Take number 2, I got a new one. Hopefully we'll get full coverage this time. I don't know if I didn't ink it up really good or I just didn't press really good on that part. This time we'll press really good. Make sure we get good coverage. Alright, much better. I think I just didn't press good enough. So I'm going to stamp this one. I've got 3 ink colors that match the paper. I've got Toffee, Blue Iris, and Lipstick Red, and they're all the chalk inks. I'll stamp this one, Toffee color. I like these little ink pads because I could get a bunch of them. So I'm going to have this sentiment, the stars poke out, and so I'll do one over here and then one over here. I'll do one in red. This is Lipstick Red. Alright. And then one in Blue Iris down here. Then all the stars will match the pattern paper. I'm going to pop this up on some Stampin' Dimensionals. Okay. Now we just got to get our card put together since we've got 2 pieces here. I think because of that score, they're not going to line up really good. So what I'm going to do is I'm just going to cut this and then just put it on this front. I was hesitant about having them both scored together. I'm going to line them up along that score line up at the top, and then I can trim the bottom off if there's any extra hanging off the bottom. Alright, lining it up is going to be the challenging part here. There's a tiny sliver along the bottom. I'll just trim that. There is the finished card. I think it's really, really cute. That shape just pops off any card. I just love that shape. There's actually a single stamp that fits inside this shape, and we've got more stamps coming out that'll fit inside all of these accents and elements pieces. So it's really, really cool. I just can't get enough of these sets. So you'll see different stamps coming out that fit all these shapes. They all fit different things. So I'll have a list on the blog of what fits the current stamp sets right now, and you'll see more stamp sets coming out fitting both of these sets. So it's really, really cute. Make sure to head over to the blog since it's release day, because I'm going to have a giveaway over there for you guys. Well, that is all I've got. Thanks so much for watching. Bye.